Thank you for joining me for a Hatha practice. Today we're going to be exploring opening into the heart chakra, opening into the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. We'll be working with elongating the spine, a little bit of twisting, but mostly we'll be focusing on opening. So when you're ready, just come to lie on your back. I'll take the bolster lengthwise along the mat. If you don't have a bolster, you can use towels that are wrapped, or you can just wrap a pillow and just put a towel around it, but something that's going to allow you to drape the heart open over your prop. So set yourself up with what you need. Bring the bolster in close towards the lower back, and that depends on the amount of openness in your spine. So you could have the bolster further away, you could have it right up against the tailbone. Bring the soles of your feet together, take the arms out to the side, let the palms face open. And again, if having your inner thighs dropping out, if having your thighs dropping out like this pulls too much on the inner thighs, or you feel a lot of discomfort on the outer thighs, you can either maybe just place your fists to support if you don't have props, or if you have props, just bring a block or bolsters underneath your thighs. Move around, take a little bit of time to get yourself comfortable here. As you settle in, allow your arms to be a little heavier. And bring your awareness right into the very center of your chest. Begin to breathe into the space. On the next inhale, stretch the arms up and over. Maybe grab opposite elbows and allow your chest to open a little more. Again, modify your practice if this is too much. Perhaps just take the arms out wide to the side. See if you can deepen your breathing now. Rumi says it's not for us to seek love, but to seek out that we've built within ourselves to stop us from finding love. And we do that throughout our lives. Things happen to us, and we, in an attempt to protect our hearts, we build up walls, we create barriers. Sometimes we have barriers to protect us from the unknown, from what we fear. So as we work on the energetic body to open the heart, as we work on the physical body to open up the chest and the shoulders and the upper spine, allow yourself, without getting too heady, to contemplate where in your life can you be more open, can you offer more love. What belief hold that stop you from giving or receiving love. Just 3 more breaths in. And then when you're ready, can you place your feet on the floor? If your knees knocked together, feet are just a little wider than the hips. Can you release your arms and roll over to your right side? And then just shoot the bolster away so that you can mindfully roll onto your back. And then take the arms and the legs up. Now can you feel the back of your heart just between the shoulder blades, pressing into the earth? Three more breaths. See if you can breathe from the back of the body, the space between the shoulder blades. Beautiful. When you're ready, place your feet on the floor, keeping the knees bent. Bring the hands down by the sides. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, bring them down, taking the arms up overhead. Inhale, move in the opposite direction. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And I invite you to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now we take the inhale and we stay lifted. Inhale. Bring the hands to the earth. Maybe grab the sides of the mat if you wish. Press the hips up. Hug inner thighs towards each other. 3 breaths here. Releasing the hips all the way down. Please hug your knees into the body. Make gentle circles with the knees one way and then the other. Now coming to stopping center. Let's take both legs outwards. So we're rolling the legs in opposite directions. And then change the direction. Beautiful. Crossing at the ankles, grab onto the feet and gently roll up to seated. Turning the palms to face up and closing down the eyes. When you're ready, just bring the hands together before the heart and Anjali Mudra. This is your heart chakra. Press the heels of the hands all the way to the fingertips together. Perhaps you feel a little space between the palms of the hands. This morning we're going to open the practice with the Bija mantra of the heart chakra. So each chakra has its own Bij mantra. The Bij is the seed, the first sound, and the sound is used to balance into the heart chakra, and it's Yam. So when you're ready, we'll take 4 rounds. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Inhale. See if you can feel the vibration in the center of the chest, the energetic heart center. When you're ready, gently reach the hands out to the side, turn the palms to face up. And then reach the arms up over the head, palms touch. And release the hands all the way down. Beautiful. It's come to kneeling or sitting on our knees. I'll turn around so that I'm put my back towards you. Inhale, reach the arms back up, palms touch. Let's come back to taking our prayer mudra at the back of the body. And if you're able to flip the fingertips up and bring your hands into your Anjali Mudra facing upwards, please do. We're going to chant 4 times here. Bring the focus now in the back of the heart. Take a full inhale. Again, see if you can sense the vibration in the heart center. When you're ready, release the hands all the way down. Take the arms up overhead, palms touch. And then bring the hands back down by the side body. Take an inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, come to your tabletop. Line up in the tabletop and then walk your hands forward, bringing your heart space towards the earth. Notice that your knees and your hips stay in alignment, so we're not going towards child's pose. And if you can look forward, look forward. If you need to bring your forehead to the mat, go ahead and do. Press down through the shins. And let's breathe here into Anahata Chakra, into the heart chakra. 3 more strong Ujjayi breaths. Beautiful. When you're ready now, gently walk yourself all the way back to your tabletop. Drop your belly down. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the heart, look up, lift the tailbone. Exhale, take a lion's breath and roll the breath out as you press the back ribs up towards the ceiling. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Last one. Return to a neutral spine. Bring your left knee into the center of the mat. Extend your right leg out behind you. Pull the right knee into the outside of your left leg, crossing the knees. Pull the feet out wide and then walk all the way to sit down. You'll have your left leg crossing over the right. You're welcome to sit up on a block if you wish. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, swing your left arm in underneath the right. Find a bind and lift the elbows up high. Take a full inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths like this. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Breathe into the back of the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Last one here. And exhale. Releasing the arms out wide. Take your hands behind you, fingers facing forward. Place your feet onto the floor for your reverse tabletop. Inhale and push your hips up. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the back of the heart. Take a full inhale. Exhale, release the buttocks down. Cross the right leg in front of the left and come onto your tabletop. Cat and cow, drop the belly down. Lion's breath, exhale. 3 more. Last one. Neutral spine. Take your right leg to the center of the mat. Extend your left leg out behind you. Pull the left knee into the far side of the right. Squeeze inner thighs together. Open the feet out wide. And walk your way all the way back to sit down. Find a long, straight spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. Take your right arm in underneath the left and find a bind. Lift the elbows up high and tuck the chin. 3 breaths, breathing into the space behind the heart. Keep the inner thighs hugging together. Release the hands. Inhale, take the palms up. Bring your hands behind you, fingers facing forward. Place your feet on the mat. Inhale and lift into your reverse tabletop. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the hips up. Take an inhale. Exhale, release all the way down. Cross the left leg in front of the right. Roll over the knees and come to your tabletop. Cat and cow, drop the belly, lift the heart, look up. Lion's breath. 3 more. Last one. Come to a neutral spine. Curl your toes under, lift your hips in towards your downward facing dog. And see if we can stay here for 5 or 6 breaths. You have the option to pedal out your legs, to move your hips. Or if your body feels like it wants to move into stillness, come to stillness. When you're ready, press through your left hand. Take your right hand through towards your left leg, maybe to the ankle, maybe anywhere up the leg. And then accept the back of the knee. And bend the right elbow and turn to look underneath the left. When you're ready, come back to center. Place your right hand down. Do the same with the left. Find where it's comfortable. Twist and look underneath the right armpit. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Drop your knees to the floor and find your tabletop. When you're ready, inhale, take the left arm up. Slide the left arm all the way through to thread the needle. Drop onto the right shoulder. Take the left shoulder, take the right arm forward. Now stay in this shape exactly like this, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. The shins, the knees, pressing them down and breathing and opening into the heart space. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Slide your right hand back. Let's just bring both hands to the earth. Drop the belly down, lift the heart. Again, it's that clearing lion's breath. Neutral spine. Take your left arm up, or your right arm up, slide it all the way through, come onto the right shoulder. Extend the left arm forward. Let's stay exactly like this. Press down through the fingertips of the left hand, outside of the right arm, both knees, the tops of the feet. Draw the navel in and breathe. When you're ready, slide the left hand back, bring the right hand to the floor, drop the belly down, inhale with the heart. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog again. Move into stillness. Drop the head, length of the neck. One more breath. When you're ready, roll back forward into your tabletop. Extend your right arm and your left leg away. Take a full inhale. Exhale, bring your elbow and knee to touch and then press the back ribs up. Extend the arm and the leg away. Bend into the back foot. Swing the hand around and grab onto your foot. Take your gaze straight ahead and kick your left leg towards the sky. Take a full inhale and exhale. When you're ready, extend the right arm and the left leg away. And then drop your hand and your knee to the floor. Cat and cow, drop the belly, lift the heart, look up, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, lion's breath. Neutral spine. Extend your right leg now and your left arm away. Reach them away from each other. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your elbow and your knee to touch. Press the back ribs up. Extend the arm and the leg away. Bend through the right leg. Swing the left hand around and grab onto your foot. Kick the leg up towards the ceiling. Look straight ahead. Breathe here. Release the arm and the leg long. Bring the hand and the knee down. Drop the belly. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. A lion's breath. Neutral spine. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And exhale. 3 more breaths. Come back towards your tabletop and extend your right leg away. Now step your right foot through between the hands. And then from here, come into a kneeling pose. One knee down, reach the arms up. Now from here, swing your hands behind your back and go for your reverse prayer. Maybe fingertips are facing down. Maybe you flip them up. Fingertips are facing upwards. Press your baby fingers in towards the spine as you squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your front ribs in. Walk your right foot forward, curl the toes of the right foot up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold forward mindfully. You might not go very far. And you're coming down, bringing your nose towards your knee or the crown of the head towards your big toe. Keep pressing into the hands. Take an inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Now don't bring your foot any closer to the body. The right foot press into the big toe and sink into the hips. So in a nice deep lunge, release the hands, inhale, take them up. Find your Kali Mudra. And then squeeze the arms beside the ears if you can. Drop into the hips and lift the heart. 3 breaths here. You've got this. 1 more breath. Release the hands behind you. Big circle. Place them to frame your front foot. Curl your back toes under. Lift the back knee up and step to downward facing dog. Can you lift your hips high? And take stillness now in your down dog. Staying connected to your strong Ujjayi breath. When you're ready, look between your hands. Drop your knees down and then extend your left leg out behind you and then step it through between the hands. Can you come up to your high kneeling? So there's absolutely no lunge here. There's no dropping into the hips. You're just lifting into the high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Again, come to your reverse prayer behind you so the back of the palms can touch. If it's available, to flip the fingers to face up, pressing the palms towards each other. Notice if the ribs want to come out, keep them hugging in. And then from here, walk your left leg out, curl the toes of the left foot up. Draw your left hip back as you hug the inner thighs towards each other. Open the heart, inhale. As you exhale, you can begin to fold forward. Keep curling the toes of the left foot up. You need to curl the back toes under for balance. Go ahead and do. And lengthen through the spine. Keep the left leg engaged. Take 1 more inhale. And exhale. Rising all the way back up. Don't bring your left leg any closer. Just press into the big toe mound and move your hips forward. Coming into a lovely deep lunge. Release the arms. Inhale, take them up. Find your mudra, press the arms beside the ears or even a little behind the ears. Sink into the hips and lift the heart. Let's breathe here. Beautiful. When you're ready, swing your hands behind you, big circle. Mindfully place your hands onto the floor. Pull the back toes under, lift the back knee, and then step to your downward facing dog. Again, move in towards stillness if you can. Keep the focus in the front and the back of the heart. Gently come back forward into your tabletop position, dropping your knees down. Good, extend your left leg out behind you. Step your left foot through between the hands. Again, rise up into your high kneeling pose. Bring the hands together before the heart in prayer. Let's take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Press through the left hand and move the heart center towards the thumbs. Find that beautiful twist and see if you can lift your sternum towards your thumbs. If it's available, curl the back toes under. Don't let the hips come high. Keep your hips low and twist. Breathe into the heart space. Breathe into the back of the heart between the shoulder blades and lean into that space. One more inhale. And exhale. Coming out as we did, drop the back knee down. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the arms up, sink into the hips. Big circle with the hands as they go back behind you to the earth. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee and find downward facing dog. Again, find your breathing. Come back forward into your tabletop. Find a comfortable tabletop. Extend your right leg away. Step it through between the hands and rise up into your high kneeling. Bring the hands together before the heart. Lean forward with the upper body. Twist and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press through the right hand and see if you can bring the thumb in towards the center of the body. Lift the right elbow towards the ceiling. Lift the sternum towards your thumb. And then for those of you who wish, curl the back toes under and lift the back knee. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep the hips low. And breathe here. Lean into the space behind you. When you're ready, just gently drop your back knee down. Inhale, unwind. Reach the arms all the way up. Sink low into your hips. When you're ready, bring the hands to the earth. Curl your back toes under. Lift the back knee and come to downward facing dog. Again, a couple of breaths here. Now you're most welcome to repeat what we've just done, or we can take it just a little bit deeper. So if you're repeating what we did, you're going to work with the knees down. Maybe come to your tabletop, or if you're working with me, lift the right leg up. And then step the right foot through between the hands. Stay on the toes of the back foot, but if you need to drop the back knee down, go ahead and do. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, coming into your high lunge. Now from your high lunge, step your left foot forward and straighten both legs. When you're ready, swing your hands behind your back. Bring the hands into prayer behind the heart or grab opposite elbows. Press equally through the feet. Draw the front ribs in. Lift up through the thighs, lift the kneecaps, and then begin to fold forward. Keep your hips balanced. Maybe you're just going as far as a tabletop. If you have the space to fold forward deeper, you're most welcome to fold deeper. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand. Take the arms up towards the ceiling, lift the heart. And then place your hands to the earth, bending the front knee, step back into your downward facing dog. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. Your modification of working with the back knee up or down. Inhale, take your left leg up. Step it through between the hands. Make sure that you are strong and supported here. And then inhale, take the arms all the way up into your high lunge. From your high lunge, straighten your left leg and step your right foot slightly forward. Make sure your feet are on two separate tracks. Swing the hands behind the back. Find your mudra, lift and open through the chest, and then exhale, forward fold, just maybe to tabletop. Keep balancing through the hips as you fold forward. Keep pulling the crown of the head forward, tailbone back, lifting up through the thigh muscles, lifting the kneecaps, and then maybe folding a little deeper if it's available for you. Keep pressing the baby fingers in towards the back of the heart, elbows draw in towards each other. Inhale, rise all the way up. Take the arms up to the sky. And then fold over your front leg, step back into your downward facing dog. And breathe. Now when you're ready, step your left foot through between the hands. You're welcome to drop the right knee down if you want. And if you have a block, take a block to the outside of your left foot. Bend into that left knee. Now take your right hand around and onto the block and twist. And then when you're ready, take your left arm up. Keep the hips low and breathe. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly unwind. Let's see if we can lift up into our high lunge. Pull the arms, big circle behind you. Bring them to the earth and step back into your downward facing dog. Moving into stillness. Good. Now when you're ready, inhale, take your right leg up high. Step the right foot through between your hands. You can always drop your back knee down. Take your block to the outside of your right foot. Press your right knee forward and then twist, taking your left arm to the outside of your right knee and pressing into the block. Reaching the right arm up. And we breathe here. When you're ready, let's find high lunge, slowly unwinding, bringing the arms up, get stable. Big circle with the arms behind you. Place your hands on the floor and step back into your downward facing dog. When you're ready, come forward, bring the knees to the earth. Take your knees wide, big toes touch, and slide the heart forward into your child's pose. When you're ready, coming out of your child's pose, and then gently bend your elbows and come to lie on your belly. Once you are on your belly, can you take your arms out wide into like a Y shape, and take your legs out as well, hip distance apart. Now inhale, stretch your right arm up and your left leg up. Stretch them away from each other. Take an inhale, you can lift the head off the earth if you want. And exhale, one more. Exhale, come all the way down. Let's do the other side, opposite arm and leg lifts. And exhale. Two more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale and lift. Exhale, come all the way down. Gently wiggle your hips a little from side to side. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders for now. Bring your big toes to touch. Glue your legs together. And then let's slide the hands back out. Now we're going to lift everything together. Keep hugging those inner thighs towards each other. If you have a lower back injury, please keep your feet hip distance apart. Now inhale, lift everything. Exhale and stay. There's going to be 3 breaths here. Inhale, lift a little more. Exhale and stay. This is the last one. Inhale and lift, 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 lift. And then exhale, slowly, slowly come down. Bring your opposite ear to the mat. And breathe. Now you're most welcome to repeat that. Otherwise, bring your hands down by the side, turn the palms to face down. Bring your forehead to the mat, hug your inner thighs towards each other. There's going to be 3 breaths in our lift. Inhale and lift everything. Lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the arms, and exhale, stay. Inhale, lift a little more. Lengthen the body, exhale, stay. Last, lift to your maximum. And then exhale, very slowly, slowly, slowly come down. Bring your opposite ear to the mat and breathe. Bring the forehead to the mat. You can repeat any of the previous 2, or you can move deeper with me. Keep the inner thighs hugging together. Swing your hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers, see if you can seal the hands closed. And begin to work towards straight arms. When you're ready, inhale, lift everything. Lift the arms, lift the legs, lift the chest, exhale here. There's no strain in the neck. 2 more breaths, inhale and lift. Exhale, stay. Last one, inhale, take that maximum lift. Exhale and release. Bring the opposite ear down. And breathe. Slowly deepening into our back bends. But I really advise you to practice where suits you. Bring your forehead to the mat. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to find your feet. Hug everything in towards the midline. Take an inhale. And exhale. Let's lift together. And stay. There's 3 breaths. Inhale. And stay. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale into the fullness. Exhale and release. Release the arms, release the legs, go to the other side, head to the other side. Hands underneath the shoulders, press up to your tabletop. Cat and cow, including your lion's breath. Neutral spine, buttocks to the hips. Sit up tall. Beautiful. Now let's take our knees just 2 fist distances apart. And then our feet are going to follow that same distance when we come up to kneeling. So separate the feet. Some of you might curl the toes under. And then inhale, let's just reach both arms up. As you exhale, take just your right hand towards your right heel. Move your hips forward, lift the chest towards the sky, and reach your left arm back. Take 1 more inhale, and exhale. Inhale, coming all the way around and up. Take your opposite hand down. Reach your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, move the hips forward, move the heart to the ceiling. Reach back with your right hand. And breathe here. Coming out as you came in. Bring the hands into your lower back. Now remember the option of tucking your toes under. Inhale, hug the elbows in. Lift the chest. Exhale, move the hips forward. Hug the elbows in, open the heart. Now you're welcome to stay here. Please be sure you stay smooth in your breath in this practice. Maybe you take your hands down towards your heels. Maybe you move your hips forward and come into this beautiful camel pose. Two more breaths. Make sure your hands are supporting the lower back to bring you all the way up. We're not in a rush. Bring your big toes to touch and slowly sit your buttocks down. Please don't fold forward yet. Bring your hands into Dhyana Mudra. Placing one hand on top of the other, thumbs to touch. Notice how you're feeling. Open your knees wide and take your child's pose. Inhale, coming all the way up. Bring your knees together. Just drop your bottom over towards the left and take your legs around, straight out in front of you. From here, inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, hug your right knee in. Take your right foot and place it to the outside of your left leg. Now from here, hug your right knee in. Wrap your left arm behind you, press into the hand with the heart, and turn to look over the right shoulder. For those of you who want to go deeper, you can reach your left arm up and hook it to the outside of the knee and maybe find a mudra. Can you breathe into the heart, front and back? Last deep inhale and exhale. Slowly coming all the way back to center. Can you bring your right knee even closer on top of the left leg, coming onto the edge of the foot. If this is okay to stay, we're going to take your left leg and fold it in as well. Take an inhale here and exhale. Now inhale, take your right arm up to the sky. Bend through the elbow and bring the right hand between the shoulder blades. Take your left arm out, turn the palm to face around, thumb facing down. Reach the arm behind you. Maybe you hold it here, or maybe you find fingers, clothing or strap. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. Breathe into the very back of your heart. Good. Inhale, coming all the way up. Release your hands out behind you. Straighten through the legs. There is an option here to work with bent knees. Inhale, press the feet into the earth and lift through the center of the body. One more inhale. Exhale, release it. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale, hug your left knee into the body. Take the left leg, place it over the right, pressing into the big toe mound of the left foot. Right toes are curling up. Take your left hand behind you. Hug your right leg in and twist. Long spine. Those of you wanting to go deeper, take the right arm up. Hook it to the outside of the knee. Find the mudra and twist. Keep the crown of the head reaching up. And then when you're ready, slowly come back to center. Draw that left knee on top of the right. Maybe pull the right leg up underneath. Remember, this is optional. You can keep the right leg straight. Inhale, take your left arm up. Bend through the elbow. Bring the left hand between the shoulder blades. Hook it in with the right. You can stay here. Or wrap your right hand all the way around. Maybe you find clothing. Maybe fingers. Lift the elbow up. Lift the heart. Breathe here. If it's comfortable, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Take your hands behind you, straighten through the legs. You're welcome if you want to have bent knees. Inhale and lift up. Release the hips all the way down, curl the toes to face up. Perhaps you need to use a strap here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, taking the edges of your feet. Inhale, move here, long spine, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Three more breaths in your forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, rolling onto your back. Taking the arms out wide by the side. Hugging your knees in and take your knees over to your right and looking to the left. Breathe into a lovely twist all the way through the left side of your body. Inhale, coming up to center. Exhale, dropping over to the other side, turning to look over to the right. Breathing length now into the right side of your body. Inhaling, coming back to center. Just for a moment, hug your knees in and come up to seated. We want to finish up as we started, using a prop or a bolster. Bring it in behind you. If you need a blanket to stay warm, or an eye pillow to remove any distractions, use that. And then if you want the soles of the feet together, you can have them like that. Or you can have your legs straight. So find a shavasana that's going to work for you. forward towards your left side and just remove the bolster, and like we did at the beginning, take your arms and legs up towards the sky. Cross through the ankles, roll yourself up to seated. Come to a comfortable seat. And then place your left hand and then your right hand into the heart center. Let's seal our practice with the Bija mantra of the heart chakra, Yam. 4 times. Inhale deeply. And then when you're ready, just bring the hands into your Anjali Mudra, bowing your head in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for exploring the heart chakra with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the mat soon. Bye.